At one point almost made me lose my focus, but my ace in the hole was my base in the soul. Then I wrote back into you.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the L.U.V podcast with your host, L.U.V Jones.
It's your boy Drake.
And we have a special guest today, man. One of my closest friends, man. Like a big brother to me, man. My dog Rissell. What's good with you, man?
What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. What's good? We good, bro.
What's good with you?
Good.
Everything kosher, man. I love it.
Sir.
Always, man. Always. Out here vibrating high. Always.
Yep. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
perfect. Hey, man, I'm gonna have you introduce yourself to the people at home who may not know about you.
All right. For those who may not know me, I go by Rissell. I'm a singer-songwriter, R&B, rap a little bit. I'm an entrepreneur too. So, starting on a new business venture, freight brokerage. Just trying to get that off the ground, and I'll exaggerate on that later on. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. How long you been making music, bro?
Man, it's crazy. So as far as like actually getting down and like recording, like my first single that I dropped was like Whoa in 2017. That's the first that I actually like, okay, I'm gonna take this serious and try to make something out of it.
Banger, by the way,
Bro.
That's legendary.
Pulled up on this man today, listening to that joint, because I was like, bro, like what was hard. Like, and it don't even seem like it was 2017. Like, it don't feel like it was 4 years ago. It literally feels like it was yesterday. You just dropped that joint.
Yeah.
But here you are, 3 projects past that?
Yeah, 3 projects, a lot of singles.
Right, exactly, a lot of singles.
Yeah. Play my hand on all platforms. I got King of Hearts on all platforms, and I also got I got my first EP that I ever dropped. It's called Calling. And I don't know why, but I never put that one on all platforms. It's only on SoundCloud. So like only like the real fans, or you know what I'm saying, like my day ones, they know about that one. You know what I'm saying? Like later on, probably when we get everything as far as like the beats, right? The copyrights and all that, we'll get that situated. But yeah, like that's on SoundCloud right now. Honestly and truly, that's a classic. Calling a classic for those who did.
Yeah, for sure. What was your journey like getting into like your music space? Like when you really realized you wanted to do this for real, like you wanted to pursue this as a career, like what was your journey like?
All right, so I'm gonna start off. I was young, man. Like I was like, I don't even know the age for real, but like we was in a car. Like I was riding with my brother Pop. Shout out Big House. But we in a car and shit, man. I think like some Justin Timberlake or some Usher come on. Nah, it was Mario. It was Mario. Mario song, right? And so like I'm singing the song. You feel me? Like I'm singing along, and like I don't know. I guess he heard me, and he had cut the radio off. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was still singing. He was like what? Like hold on. You know what I'm saying? So at first, like me being young, I'm thinking everybody can sing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like everybody, like it ain't nothing crazy. But then like people kept telling me like whoop whoop, like you got a little talent, but I was always bashful. Like I was always shy until like it was a while until I broke out. I was actually writing songs without even knowing it. Like I used to like have notebooks, and I had like songs. I would write songs down, and it's like in my head, it ain't just words that I'm writing down. It's like I'm actually like thinking of a cadence, like a mathematical cadence of how I'm gonna say the words like that. Like I'm talking about young, and like I used to be embarrassed. Like I said, I was bashful. Like people are like find one of my notebooks, like, oh, let me see. I snatch it, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I can't see that, like, nah, you feel me? But it was like college. I started doing it in like my junior and senior year of high school. Like, you know, when I was in chorus, that's what really got me out there. Like, got me in my comfort zone. Like when I had to do chorus. Then they was like, oh, like you really got a talent, you feel me? But when I got to college, my freshman year in college, oh my God. Like I was singing everywhere. I'm talking about like the student body meetings. Like I used to go crazy out there. You know, like you singing, so you know what's coming with that. So it's like,
right. Like I don't gotta say nothing else. Like it's that. It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I let them leave it at that. But yeah, that was like my freshman year in college is really when I was like, okay, I think I can do something with this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, that's amazing, man. Cause like I've known you for like seemed like forever for real. And I didn't know you could sing until maybe I was in middle school or high school for real. So I didn't even know.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I never really like brought that out.
yeah.
But like, it's crazy though, cause like you know, when you see me, like you know, you see somebody look like, you know what I'm saying, big look like an NFL linebacker type shit, and you get on the stage, and they think you about to rap. And I'm like, bro, like every time when I used to go to like showcases and stuff like that, like still when I perform now, like you know, I get on stage, they think I'm about to rap, think I'm one of the Migos or something. And I start like doing I'm doing my thing, and like bro, kids or at least once or twice, bro, I'm gonna hear what the fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna hear that jump every time, bro. Like that jump be crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I knew you had something. Like when, like you and Irv, because you know Irv used to walk around, walk around singing all the time, bro. But you would be doing it too. So, but you wouldn't do it as much as him. But you could tell that it was there. And then I was like, I don't know. He might just be one of those people who can like harmonize like very well. But then like I started like hearing, because after everybody moved to college, I'm hearing in Greenville, man, you know this man Rissell singing Greensboro, man, he doing this, doing that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Rissell doing what?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's gonna be
Bro, but it's funny though, like most people don't like notice. Like this man, one of his superlatives was most likely to succeed. Like, which is crazy. Like it is crazy, bro. Like it's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I feel like we all got something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all got something, we just gotta tap into it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With me, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like like football, it kind of crushed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to think about it like this. I'm like, bro, either I'm doing football or I'm gonna do this music job full time. And that's like my sophomore year when I got my sophomore year in college when I got like serious. I was like, yo, like, okay, so football really ain't getting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to a school, they were showing favoritism, and like when I first got there, my freshman year, they was like, yeah, like all freshmen got to get their hair cut by the teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like some Hayes and jump. And you know me, you feel me? This high school, I'm like, nope, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So like I went back like not working out. I'm like, bro, I was soft. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't tone or nothing. Like I just went back out there and I'm like, yo, I'm winded doing the warm-ups, bro. I'm not ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's over for me. as far as like the football perspective, like I feel like I can do that no more. So that's when I was, let's get to it. Let's get to this music show. So that's how I've been there since.
That's a great way to pivot, bro.
Yeah.
That's a great way to pivot.
And so, like, do you wish you would have did anything differently starting out, or like you would have took?
As far as music,
yeah, like, do you think you would have, like, do you wish you would have like did it earlier, or
100%. I would have. I really wish I would have broke out of that shell way earlier than, you know what I'm saying, I actually did, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's still a possibility. We got people like Sir, we got people like Sis out there. I mean, Baby, he got on with it, 27. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, it's a possibility, but like, you know, like, as far as like up and coming talent, they want young folks to attract, because that's who going out here downloading these songs. That's who out here putting other people on. You know what I'm saying? Like, DJing, younger generation. You know, so like somebody, I don't know, like somebody 32 or something like that, be like, oh, like, I got this, and it's not gonna correlate. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna people that it need to correlate to. So it's, you know, like, I feel like that's how marketers in the industry think. But yeah, like, as far as like me wanting to do something over, yeah, I would have started way younger than what I did.
Okay. And I know you said you dropped 3 projects over the years, and you said your first single was 2017. Like, for me, I really enjoy, of course, your music, but when I listen to music, I be wanting to ask artists like, what was your thought process during this album, or like, what was you thinking? So I'm since you just dropped Play My Hand, like, what was your thought process with that?
Okay, so with that one, it was like this, right? So, I mean, I dropped King of Hearts, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, like, that's really what I stand by. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got KOH tatted on my arm, you know what I'm saying? So, King of Hearts means, you know, the leader of your emotions, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you in tune, then you know that emotion is energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you a leader of your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can anything in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, your heart, you think with your heart, little bit, you know what I'm saying? You got brain, heart, you feel me? Like, your heart tell you feel me? But I feel like if you the leader of your emotions, man, like, you move with a level head, like, anything in this world possible, you know what I'm saying? And that's what King of Hearts came from, you know what I'm saying? That's why I named my first King of Hearts. And then this one, you know what I'm saying, I'm playing along, it's like play on, you know, King of Hearts in the deck, in the card, you know what I'm saying? Like, play my hand, you know? Still, I was there with this talent, so might as well utilize it to my best ability.
Definitely. Cause like your latest EP, the song, well, all the songs stuck out to me, but that Grateful, when it first came on, like, I was sitting there, I was listening to it, and when you was talking about your situation and how you was talking about how you was talking to your mother before, you know what I'm saying, the situation happened, and man, I was just thinking, like, what, for you to overcome that, and you and your brother to overcome that, and seeing y'all still prospering, and well, that's amazing, man. Like, real talk, I commend you for that. Just listening to that got me shook, because you know what I'm saying, I was around y'all during that time, and I know the energy was low. Y'all still, like, y'all still pushed through and overcame that, man. And, like, that's why I wanted to choose that song for the theme of the podcast, because to me, it had multiple meanings to it because, like, you never know when somebody,
You're right.
you never, you know what I'm saying? You never know when somebody would go. So we have to cherish those moments and be grateful for those moments as well. And you want to be grateful for the people that's around you, bro. So like that grateful song like is forever like probably like one of my favorite songs like all time, bro. Cause like that shit definitely like touched me for real. And I appreciate you for making it.
I appreciate you, man, for you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? But really, that's what it was. Like I said, like, and then our mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my brother, shout out to House. You feel me? But our mom always taught us to be, you know what I'm saying, like strong-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as anything goes. I remember when in 2008, when her sister, my aunt, her sister had passed. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the funeral was like, like they was messed up. You feel me? She was the only one, like, like corralling everybody. Like she's smiling, like in the funeral. I'm like, yo, like this lady is wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's smiling, but for me, like then I didn't understand it, but now I'm like, that's a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? To actually hold everybody down, like the whole time. Like just imagine losing. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even imagine losing. You know what I'm saying? A house or my sisters or one of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And like yo, like we good. Like, telling their kids like we good. You feel me? Like that's like you know what I'm saying? Like that let me realize like shit, that's the strongest person I knew ever. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I get my strength from.
And she was definitely, according to what you were saying, man, she definitely was vibrating at a high frequency, man. She had to be vibrating like very high because like to keep that energy at that time is that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's a different kind of love. Like that's a different kind of like high energy.
For sure.
That's a different kind of love right there.
For sure. Your mom was a great woman, bro. Like every time that I was able to like have any type of like contact with her, she was always like open. It was, like she always made sure I ate it, bro. She always made sure I ate it. Like she always made sure I had some food in my stomach, man. And it was just nice, the conversations, bro.
Yeah.
And it's cool that you're able to like just share your story and like share like the mental process that you had to go through in order to like really come up out of that, because that's like that's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like we not the first person to endure that, but right. You know what I'm saying? Like for the people out there that actually, like, you know what I'm saying, they lost their parents, at a young age, man. Like that could make or break you, man. Like really, like really, like that could really put. I mean, either way, it's gonna put you in a place. Right. You know what I'm saying? You to use that and to actually like, come out of that, like use what they taught you to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's just gonna be a forever. Like it's ever ending, like ever loop of like darkness and like sadness. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta see the light. We seen the light. Me and my brother seen the light. So, that's what we call ourselves, Project Sun.
Yeah.
Sun.
It's dope, man. I'm proud of y'all boys too.
Yeah, proud of y'all too.
Appreciate that.
Real.
So, what do you see like? What's your plans like for the next year for yourself? Like, it don't have to be music related. Don't have to be like business wise. Like, it could either just be like some type of self development. Like, what's your year expectations for yourself?
I mean, I honestly like my main focus right now is self-efficiency, self-security. I'm not trying to be working for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like next year, I'm thinking 6. for my first year on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm to the point where I got a system that I'm working on. As soon as I get that system like running, I get the engine going on it. Like I don't
You know, take off.
you know what I'm saying? Like we're going crazy to the point where I can manage that system and teach my family and teach, you know what I'm saying? Like they family, like they kids, you know what I'm saying? I can teach them how to start a dynasty, how to start an empire, so we ain't gotta go through this no more. Like I'm trying to break a curse, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, next year it'll be more security. And you know, more freedom. Like if you got more time to do what you need to do, like you know, like
no cap.
Now I'm working at a pharmaceutical place, and 12-hour shifts. I'm working 7 at night to 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm awake more there than at the house, and I'm still making stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Still dropping music. You know, but it's when you working 12 hours, come home, go to sleep. You wake up, it's about time to go to work again. You know what I'm saying?
You have no choice but to fit that stuff in between that time period that you have. So it's a lot easier. It's actually making it a whole lot easier for you to structure your life, even though it's taking a lot of time from you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, but you got that time. If you got this time now to structure it, like when you ain't working for them no more, and you got more time. I feel like, bro, like, man, it could be so like unfathomable. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be way more. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like I don't even know how. Like, it'll be way more money, way more money coming in, way more money coming in. Sure.
And like. But someone who's trying to like, cause I know you doing like you sing, like you can rap too, like your music has no limits. But with somebody who's trying to get into it, who's probably was shy like you, who's trying to take that next step to get out there and make music, like as far as yourself, like what would you give someone that's trying to pursue something similar to you?
Do it. Like the biggest barrier in life is fear. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest downfall, detriment in life, man, is actually not like diving in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you say you scared of water or whatever, you scared to swim. You feel me? Like you got everything you need to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like got your little arm floaties on, whatever it may be. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking about all the stuff that could happen. The whole time, you in a 3-foot pool or something like that. All you gotta do is just jump in there.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. You feel me? It's not, like, it's fear, bro. Like, fear is the biggest wall. Like, after you see what's behind that wall, you busting right through that. Like, you don't even care about it. You don't even care about it, bro. Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
Definitely, man. I say the same thing, man. Cause the biggest thing, you don't want to make no regrets, for real. And for you to be fearful of not doing something can hold you back. Now years down the line, you're like, man, I wish I just started that. Man, I wish I would have did that. And now years have passed by. Now the more time has passed, the more you put it off, the harder it is to start something. So you just got, I agree with what you're saying. Like, you just have to do it.
You just gotta start, bro. And like, if you don't, like you said, you don't get time back. Like you literally just don't get the time back, bro. And just taking like small steps towards your goal it'll progress you a lot faster than doing nothing or thinking that you're not doing enough. So like, and procrastinating it. Because getting better 1% every day is a lot better than 0.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I was saying that too, like I always said that, man, like our time is way more valuable than diamonds, way more valuable than money, gold, like wherever you have your life, time is way more valuable than all that.
Yeah.
And I always said this, I never want to be that dude in the hood telling stories about, you know, what I could have done or how it was back then, but you know, we ain't doing it. You feel me?
Nice.
I always wanted to be that nigga, you know, came back and taught some little niggas some shit. You know what I'm saying? Taught them how to get a bag, how to live, how to invest, or even put money up, just how to save. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to be that, you know, it take work.
Definitely, man.
do.
Definitely, man. And like, so for you to be where you at now, like, who are the three people who like you look up to the most, or the three, like, who are the three most influential people in your life right now?
I'm gonna say first and foremost, me.
For sure, definitely.
My boy.
Yeah, like I don't even want to sound arrogant, like that, but like, you know what I'm saying? For me to do what I'm doing at the level that I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? Going through everything, and at the end of the day, like, I ain't really got nobody like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to fall back on, you know? Like, I'm really making everything take alone, you know? Like, not really alone, but you know, as far as like financially, how I go, you know how you probably can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, let me hold this, you know what I'm saying, about whatever for this long. And they'll be like, I got it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, ain't no support but me. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like I'm the number one. Yeah, you know, as far as influence goes. I wanna say well, you know, my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like I still got lessons that I hear from her. I play back in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like just through life situations, like you know how it be. Like your mama said something and it just stuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's her. And big house, man. My brother Pop, man. And of course, you know, my brother.
Yeah.
With me because, you know, he like we too like we like yin yang, you know what I'm saying? Like
sure.
me, you know, you know, I'm laid back and you know how he, you know what I'm saying? It's like when we together, it's like, you know, it's perfect, it's like harmony, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like them the people that influence me, man, mostly in my life.
What who would you say, like, inside the industry or outside the industry influenced you as far as music?
I'm gonna be 100% real. One of the main reasons I got dread, one of the main reasons I like music anyway was Wayne.
You say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
You gotta give props, bro. Here you go.
I don't know who he didn't influence, bro. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne all the way, definitely him. And as far as like storytelling goes, and you know what I'm saying, like having a bop that make you bounce, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like I love music that makes sense and you can actually see like what's going with the song and the lyrics and stuff like that.
Right.
So Biggie was definitely like my mom put me on, you know what I'm saying? Like Bad Boy.
Yeah.
And Lil' Kim, like she used to love Lil' Kim. She had Lil' Kim once. I'm talking about.
Tell you.
You know, I had the Ready to Die, Life Death CD, like at damn 13. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to them like, yo, like this dude really like he doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like them people, I'll just say is who influenced me to get into music anyway.
Sticking on that subject, if you only could pick, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, if you could only pick 3 projects, like, and every other project you can't listen to no more, what would be the 3 projects that you pick outside of your own music?
Okay. That's kind of tough.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I'm gonna be real.